In a world filled with endless noise, we search tirelessly for answers, scrolling, speaking, listening, seeking. But what if the truth we chase so desperately is not found in words, but in silence? Imagine a space where all distractions dissolve, where clarity rises like the sun at dawn. What if everything you've been searching for, peace, wisdom, purpose, was always waiting in the stillness? The world tells us that silence is empty. But what if silence is not the absence of something, but the presence of everything? Science is only now beginning to understand what ancient traditions have known for millennia: silence transforms the mind. Neuroscientists have discovered that extended periods of stillness trigger neurogenesis, the growth of new brain cells. When external noise fades, the brain shifts into a deeply restorative state, strengthening the prefrontal cortex, the center of awareness, intuition, and higher thinking. Studies show that just 2 hours of silence per day can lead to increased creativity, improved problem solving, and reduced stress. Silence activates the brain's default mode network, the system responsible for self-reflection, imagination, and deep insight. Without constant stimulation, the mind reorganizes itself. Thoughts settle, the nervous system calms, and an undeniable sense of clarity emerges. In the quiet, we reconnect, not only with ourselves but with something far greater. Long before modern science explored the effects of silence, spiritual traditions across the world had already uncovered its power. In Hinduism and Buddhism, the practice of mauna, the vow of silence, is considered a direct path to enlightenment. Yogis, monks, and mystics have spent lifetimes in quietude, seeking the divine in stillness. In Christianity, the Desert Fathers retreated into silence to listen for the voice of God. In Taoism, the greatest truths are said to be unspoken. In Zen Buddhism, silence is the answer to the deepest questions. Perhaps silence has been revered for so long because it does what words cannot: it reveals truth beyond language, beyond thought, beyond self. When we become silent, something profound happens. We begin to hear. Not the chatter of the world, not the distractions of the mind, but the quiet voice of intuition, the whispers of the universe. Many of history's greatest minds credited silence as the source of their insights. Nikola Tesla, in his Solitude, envisioned technologies that reshaped the world. Einstein would sit in stillness, allowing his thoughts to take form like constellations in the night sky. Truth is like water. When agitated, it is murky. But when left undisturbed, it becomes clear. In silence, illusions fall away, and what remains is something real, something eternal. Silence is not reserved for monks or mystics. It is accessible to all of us, in our daily lives, if we choose to embrace it. Here's how you can invite more silence into your life. 1. Daily silent meditation. Even 5 minutes of stillness each day can rewire your brain and shift your perspective. Simply sit, breathe, and observe. No phone, no distractions, just presence. 2. Digital detox. The modern world thrives on constant input. Take intentional breaks from social media, news, and notifications. Let your mind breathe. 3. Nature immersion. The quiet of nature is not empty, it is full of life. A walk in the forest, by the ocean, or under the stars is a reminder of the vast intelligence of stillness. Silence is not about absence. It is about presence, the presence of truth, clarity, and deep understanding. In the silence, the universe speaks. It has always spoken. But the question is, are you listening?